want to welcome you to the Ask Jeff YouTube channel. Here's today's question. Can you please explain John chapter 21, verses 18 through 19? So here we are, the last chapter of the Gospel of John. I'm going to go in and read. It says, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, when thou wast young, you girdest thyself, you walked where you would. But when you shall be old, thou shalt stretch forth thy hands, another will gird thee and carry thee where you would not. This spoke he, signifying of what death he should glorify God. And when he had spoken this, he said to him, Follow me. Now, what's important to this is what happens right before this passage. This is the famous scene, the Sea of Galilee, where Jesus originally told the disciples to meet him. They'd been fishing all night. They couldn't catch anything. Jesus says, try the other side. They catch 153 fish. Peter swims to the shores. The others eventually get there. They have breakfast together. It's the famous passage where Jesus asks him, do you love me? Feed my lambs, feed my sheep 3 times. And then after that confirmation, this passage is spoken. And many believe, myself included, that Jesus was being very prophetic here, saying that one day the death that he would die for Jesus would be one that would mimic the cross, his hands outstretched. Now, legend, and I use the word legend, tells us that Peter was actually crucified upside down because he claimed he wasn't worthy of the death of his Messiah, my Messiah, Jesus Christ, and hopefully yours as well. There's no actual historical verification of that. However, there's nothing that says he was not, quote, crucified, because that was a common practice of not only death by means of some type of offense to the government, but in particular Christians who they would, quote, place to death by the means of their Savior, whose death was the same means. So again, Jesus is basically telling Peter, I know you love me, but you're going to be crucified just like I was for your faith in me. Great question. If you have one, send it to AskJeff.net. Maybe your question will be tomorrow's. Thanks for being a part of today's daily question. Now, we answer a question each and every day. Please feel free to submit a new question at AskJeff.net. We may not have gotten to yours today, but we eventually will continue to be a part of this. Subscribe so you don't miss out on a question every day.